We now today have Dr. Bicky Dutta, who has scored 25 rank in INICET May 2024, and we are welcoming him to our channel. And Bicky, introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, this is Dr. Bicky Dutta from Guwahati Medical College, Assam. In the recently conducted INICET examination, I have secured a rank of 25.
Great, great. So, how was your UG life there?
Okay, my UG life was pretty good because I have been consistently among in the top list, top 5 in the university examination.
Oh, apart from academics, were you excellent?
Apart from academics, actually I have not been so uh, actively participate in the college activities, but I have been engaged in some quizzes all over the India, which have been organized during the course of my MBBS. I was an active quizzer.
You participated in pediatric quiz that August.
Ah, yes, yes, yes.
Till
I
which
have
round you,
participated in quiz.
till which round you went?
Round two. I have won.
Great, great. So, when did you started preparing for INICT?
Actually, for specifically for INICT, I have started during my final MBBS.
Okay. And before that, you were a topper itself, so you were kind of into
Uh,
studies from beginning.
uh, yes, yes. From second year, I have started uh, doing for my entrance examination actually, but for INICT specifically during my final year.
Okay, so what were your sources?
Uh, the sources were different for each subjects because there were not specific app I could mention because for different subject I use different teachers
Okay,
actually.
if you can elaborate
Uh,
in detail, it would be really good.
okay. For anatomy, I have used Dr. Ashwini Kumar sir notes.
Okay,
Then for physiology, the Krishna Kumar sir notes. Then for biochemistry, Rebecca James ma'am book. I have one book review book. Then for pathology, Dr. Vandana Puri ma'am. Then for pharmacology, Dr. Ankit Kumar sir notes. Then for the forensic, Dr. Jayaprakash sir. Then for microbiology, I have used my book only, which I used during my uh,
Panikar,
MBBS. That is not Panikar, it's
Baveja,
Apurva Shastri.
Acha
Yeah,
Purva.
Shastri.
Okay,
Apurva Shastri. Then for ophthalmology, I use the Soch book and the Utsav sir Soch ophthalmology.
yeah,
Then Utsav sir's notes that I have combined those. And for ENT, Dr. Ajit Dhawan sir notes. Then for PSM, I mainly read Parks and Dr. Siddharth sir notes of DEMS.
okay. So,
Then for
so
for
in the
medicine, it was
okay.
hello. Yes.
I mean, for PSM, you only depended on Sir notes, or you read PAR
Sir notes and Park
both?
both both. And for medicine, actually, I had for different parts, I have different sources. Like for neurology, Dr. Rahul Rajiv sir notes I have followed, and for the endocrinology part and the rheumatology part, Dr. Dilip sir, and for the cardiology and nephrology part, I have used Dr. Marwa sir notes.
Okay. And what about surgery,
Uh,
OBG, and
for surgery, okay, for surgery, I use Dr. Raja Mahendra sir notes mainly, and for a few topics like general surgery, I added from Dr. Rohan sir notes, and for OBGY, Dr. Dipti ma'am notes.
okay,
Then for pediatrics, I used Mero notes only. And for the short subjects like psychiatry, DEMS notes I had. And for Dharma, Dr. Saurabh Jindal sir's notes. Then for radiology, Dr. Sumer sir's notes and the book which he provides in DEMS. And for what's anesthesia, DEMS notes, Anshul Livakar sir. And what's left? Orthopedics, Dr. Tushar Mehta sir notes. This much.
great, great. I mean, you have taken the cream of every institute and used it
Uh,
to your
yes,
benefit.
yes, different research. And along with, I want to also mention that along with this notes, I have always followed the standard books for any doubts. from the UG life only, I read almost all the standard books,
Okay,
which I
so
feel it's important.
you followed BTR or not, ma'am? That
Uh, BTR actually I followed during the third and fourth year when it was in an academy, and it was free, I guess, for all students. That time I followed the BTR sessions mainly. But during the internship, I didn't follow that BTR that much because I was focused more on my notes.
okay. You have the notes, so therefore you didn't go through.
Hmm.
So do you think that
Yeah.
BTR is sufficient for the examination alone? BTR alone?
Okay. If someone already had the basic concepts in the MBBS, then BTR could be sufficient for INICT. But only if you study BTR without having the general concept, it's not possible to crack those questions, I feel. Just
Yeah,
BTR is not enough, but if you supplement with all the basic knowledge, then BTR might be enough.
yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. So, how it would be really been hectic for you to prepare for the exam as well as doing internship. So, how you manage
Yes.
both?
Actually, in our college, like government college, the internship is very hectic. Like they demand you to work like JR1 also, like 14 to 16 hours duty with 2 to 3 nights per week. So actually, during those internship postings, I relied on like the revision mainly, huh? Because already I have completed the revision of all 19 subjects by the end of final year. So it was easy for me to just revise those things because the studying the new stuffs is almost impossible to manage during those hectic postings. So I mainly solved the question bank, and I revised those weak areas and the topics which I felt which needs to be revised after giving those grand tests. So I mainly focused on mainly the weak areas and revision of those weak parts in the internship.
Great. So, you said that you gave GT. So, how was your rank in GTs?
Okay, actually, the first GT I have started from third year actually, which I gave simply without any much preparation. The first GT I scored around 154 correct, I guess, in my third year around.
That was 3 years. I mean, 3 years
Uh, yes, around 3 years back. And the third year, I guess I 154 correct, yes,
out of 200.
around out of 200, yes.
Okay,
For
great. So,
GT during
so you were
yeah.
prepared from the third year also.
Yes, because I had the concepts of the basic sciences, so I managed to crack those some clinical questions also, like the clinical sciences subject. And during my fourth year, I was almost giving GTs like one per month, I guess,
Okay.
uh, around.
So,
And
how
I
was your rank
participated in
in
the
it?
mock test also.
So,
Rank like in my final year, the GT scores were like 165 plus around, I could say.
okay, great.
Uh, 65 questions correct. I had. Then my rank were between top 100 only. Yeah, it was within top 100
So
in
you
my
are the
final year.
consistent one. Great.
Yes, almost. And during the internship, my GT rank was almost stable only, almost stable because I was within top 30 all time, I could say.
See, I've seen many candidates whose basics are
Yeah.
strong. Then their
Yes.
fluctuation in rank is not much. But when
Hmm.
they study from some notes or some shortcuts, then
Hmm.
their rank fluctuates a lot. And then at the end of the day, their rank is dependent on their luck in the exam. How much
Hmm.
question
Yes.
do they get from their notes or not? Great. So, what are
Okay.
you planning for? Which branch are you taking?
Okay, I'm planning to join MD medicine.
MD medicine. So, ultimately, you want to be only MD medicine, or do you want to be some cardiologist, endocrine?
Okay, yes. After MD medicine, actually, I have not decided. Actually, I want to explore all the different branches of medicine. Then I'll decide accordingly.
Okay, then effectively rules out NIMHANS for you.
Yes.
Okay, great. So, so what if you have had been preparing right now for the NEET PGs? What you would have been doing right now?
Okay, right now, actually, I would suggest everyone that they should revise those weak topics because revision in the last few days is very important. I would avoid giving any test now because it would mainly make either a negative impact if the ranks get down in the GTs. So I would avoid giving any tests now, right now, and only I would focus on the weak areas because the last 10 days or 20 days revision is most important to give you that extra confidence in the examination. So I would have done that much.
Okay, many coaching come out with rapid revision or fast revision at the end, just because many institutes are conducting between 10th and 18th. So, do you think individual attending those sessions is beneficial? Does that hold any of importance when you give the exams on 24? Because uh, on 24th, your long-term concepts would be judged, not what you have studied in the last 8 days. So do you feel that that is useful for a particular candidate or not?
Actually, switching the sources during the last moment, I won't suggest that because if you have already concised your resources, I would suggest better to read those things rather than switching on to some new rapid revisions kind of stuff because it will give you some like anxiety or like introduce you to the some new stuffs. It will just make you give more panic attacks before exam. So I would suggest like just stick to your own previous notes or something. Obviously, you must have concised your resource by now. So I think revising those things would be much better than switching to another rapid revision notes or something else.
So, amidst all these, you must have felt sometimes low, sometimes high, because internship was active. You were busy for 15, 16 hours a day. So, how you kept yourself motivated? I mean, that's really a tough job to balance
Yes,
both.
yes. There were many tough times. Sometimes I thought that I would give up and I would study for another 6 months to prepare for November INICET. But something was there inside the fire burning inside, which never stopped me from working hard again. Because after when I fell low, the next day I would push myself and I would say, no, you can do it. Like I gave some mini test or some grand test or revised those weak topics. Then I thought like there's nothing to lose, I guess. You should give your best shot in the each attempt because there are many candidates preparing for the single exam. Then at the last moment, those who will maintain their calm will go through it because no matter how much you prepare during the whole year or during the whole MBBS, ultimately at the end, last day, mindset will matter. The 3 hours will decide your future almost. So you should maintain your calm during your preparation and don't lose heart. There will be tough times, I know, but you should keep yourself motivated. You should if you get burnout, sometimes you should take rest. I guess you should take a break of 1 or 2 days and go out or have fun with your friends, watch some movie or something which will make you feel better, rather than just crying for the things which you can't have any control over. So it's better like you have to stay motivated because there's no one to push you. You have to push yourself. And in this rat race, you know only the competition is too much tough. So don't get burned out easily. Just try to keep your focus on the entrance examination, and I think you'll get through it.
Great, great. You actually applied what Dhoni says, that control the
Yes,
controllable. Great.
yes.
So, what you used to do yourself? You used to go
Okay.
with friends or movies, or what you used to do?
Yes, yes. During my internship, actually, I used to go for parties with my friends, actually, or with my senior PGTs, mainly. And I think definitely helped me in maintaining the calm before my examination.
Great, great. It was nice having you here in on our platform. Wishing you best for your future. And great. It was really great having you here. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much.